Let's discuss some websites of the legislative power in Spain. We'll start with the Congress, then the Senate, and then we'll look at some regional chambers. Some autonomous chambers like the Valencian courts, the Madrid Assembly, or the General Assembly of the Principality of Asturias. All right, for this, the first one is DAI Congresses. Notice they have a website. Let's agree to accept all cookies. And here we have current information in the Congress, data about deputies, parliamentary initiatives, and a 360-degree virtual tour. Here we have featured news, an educational portal, a transparency portal, an equality portal, and open data to access the data generated by the Congress, the latest news. Now let's explore the comprehensive top menu. Let's go to parliamentary activity. Here we have current events, initiatives, interventions, international and European Union activities, as well as regulations. Here, for instance, we can see legislative initiatives, the live stream of Congress, a video channel of the Parliament. Then we have information about deputies, well, bills, proposals. If we go to the organization of the chamber, live Congress, a video channel of the Parliament, then here we have information about deputies, well, bills, proposals. If we go to the organization of the chamber, so here we have a register of interests. Here we can see what declaration of assets a specific deputy has made. We also have substitutions, the list of deputies, how they are seated in the hemicycle, etc. If we go, for example, to the institution, here we have a historical archive and associations of deputies and senators. Under the institution, we have the functions, the history of the Congress in its different stages, investiture sessions, opening sessions, as it was 200 years ago. In practical information, we'll have details about guided tours, on how attend the plenary, about the registration schedule, for example, catalogs of publications and official publications. Then there's a press room where they have access to the video channel, the audiovisual archive, the live Congress we've seen, press releases, photo news, and a blog. And down here, we have the different social media channels. Contact information, suggestions, accessibility, and the site map. And at the bottom, the usual legal notice, data protection, cookie policy, and a FAQ section. If we go to the Senate, we have something similar. Apart from a summary on the homepage about parliamentary activity, composition and organization, getting to know the Senate, and relations with citizens, which is the same as what we have up here. All right, so we have the calendar and laws and processing already approved. Here in Getting to Know the Senate, we can visit the Senate, see key topics, and then we can see the archive of the Senate in history, for example. And here you see we have the Senate in different stages, constitution, etc. We even have the sessions diary. Somewhere here is the sessions diary of for example, from 1834 to 1923. We also have the possibility to view the sessions diary of later stages. All right, up here we have the different languages of the Spanish state, a parliamentary dictionary, frequently asked questions, the site map for contacting, social media, and down here, contact information. There are websites that are worth exploring if you have the time. For example, the history section, etc. They're very interesting. Then the Valencian courts also have their website with parliamentary activity, legislative initiatives. Initially, here it appears in Valencian. I'll agree to proceed. But I can switch to Spanish if I want, or Valencian. All right, so getting to know us, open parliament, composition and organization, with parliamentary groups, deputies. It's quite similar information. The same, this would be Cortes Valencianas es. Or, we also have Asamblea Madrid es, which is the website of the Madrid Assembly, where they have, on the homepage, the agenda with the current composition. All right, and here they come out, a greeting to the president, contact, visiting the assembly, and here they have the same assembly, composition, parliamentary activity. And finally, I wanted to mention another region, which is, I've taken the General Assembly of the Principality of Asturias, where they also have their website with their agenda, their current affairs, etc. So that concludes the video where we've seen a bit of the websites of the legislative bodies. We started with the Congress and the Senate, and we've seen the regional chambers of 3 autonomous communities.